type that we'll cover in this chapter. This is called the setback fillet. Some people also call this a suitcase corner. This entire fillet is made in a single step, and you can see it's much more complex than any individual type of fillet. Let's see how it was created. To create a setback fillet, you have to start with a corner that has at least 3 edges coming into it. You can have corners with more than 3 edges. In fact, you can use corners, which is what we will do in this lesson. To set this up and to get the most out of it, we can combine a lot of settings into a single feature. This is the single most complex feature that exists in SOLIDWORKS because there are so many options available. Let's change to the variable radius, although you could also do this with a constant radius fillet. Also, if you're using constant radius, you can also check the multiple radius fillet, which allows you to create a fillet with a 10 millimeter radius and another edge with a 20 millimeter edge. And these coexist in a single feature. That's the multiple radius fillet option within the constant radius fillet type, but we're not going to use that today. Let's change to the variable radius fillet. So what we need to do is first select all of the edges that we want to fillet. And just be prepared, you're not going to see a preview for a very long time. So if you're the type of person who needs to see a preview, you're going to need to learn some patience on this particular feature. Okay, now on this one, I'll assign a radius of 5, radius of 10, radius of 7, radius here, I don't know, call it 7, radius here, 5, and then 10, 10, and 7. Okay, now this is our first preview. We can take some of these values and tweak them if we want. We can make this one maybe 15, maybe 20, 20. If it works the first time, then it just means you're not trying hard enough. Okay, so let's go to 15. Now, all of these fillets are colliding here in the corner, but we're not really able to control how they all blend together. So let's scroll down here a little bit and see a box that you may not have expanded before. This is called the setback parameters. And what you need to do is all of the vertices where the 3 edges or more combine, you need to select those in this box. It looks like it's only big enough for one, but it will hold multiple vertices. Okay, so now each vertex has been assigned a setback value for each edge that comes into it. This vertex has 5 edges, this one has 3, so let's start assigning numbers. In here we'll say, and you can see that this is going to start blending this corner from the distance of 20 millimeters back from the corner along this edge. Call this one 30 and call this one 40. Now we'll do the same thing along here. 40, 30, 40, 30, and 30. Okay, now once we get all the setback numbers in, SOLIDWORKS gives us, and you see that it's blending things together much more smoothly than the previous fillet. Each of these setback numbers assigns the distance where it starts the blend. If you had to do this manually, it would take you a very long time. It takes long enough as it is setting up the feature. But doing all that surface modeling would take you a long time. You don't have to use this on edges that are this complicated, but it's nice to know that you can.